What up, 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 what up? What's good, people? What is up? What is They went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. Mike.
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all of this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to start. I thought Lil Murder was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Murder was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yana Van Zam's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see. Can I see? You up in my DMs, I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy. Hey, y'all. Hey. What's going on? What is up, y'all? It is Friday. It's Friday. Girl, it's Friday, y'all. I hope y'all are doing good. I hope y'all are well. Y'all know what Friday means. Friday means L. Teddy drops the link, and y'all have to come up here and talk to me. I've been talking to y'all all week. I done had show after show all week long. We had Silly Saturday last Saturday. On Saturday, I done did Run Your Mouth all week. I done been talking all week long. Y'all got to talk to me now. It's Friday. And when I'm here on Friday, it's time for y'all to come talk to me a little bit. Anyway, how y'all doing today? Y'all all right? I'm so glad y'all are here. Hey, The Informed. What's going on, boo? Volvo, hey, Cookie. I ain't gonna even say hey to Chef Don Don because I don't even know if he in the chat. Chef Don Don put this hey message 22 minutes ago, so he might not even be in the chat. We'll address him if and when he comes to the chat. Oh God, is this him right here? If this is Chef Don Don already in my background, and I was already talking shit. Is this you in the background, sir? I mean, you on mute. I can't tell until you unmute. Uh so look who came around here. All the way from the ghetto. Talking Mountain Ghetto.
I feel so
The
special.
ghetto. I know, right? You get your own little intro song.
Yes.
Cha. Yeah. Listen, do I need to give you just 5 minutes, 10 minutes to cuss people out some more? Because you've been on one cussing people out lately. So I can gift you and let you just go and cuss people out for 5 or 10 minutes. Do I need to go get the Book of Darkness and have you conjure up the Book of Darkness? Let me say hello to some people. Hold on. Hey, say Vaughn, Universal Goddess, Cassandra, Jason, China White, Cherise, Felicia, Demetria, Pinky Tiki, Angela, hi, Ravine, Jeannie, Paul, Lot Queen, everybody, Marla Morris. Hey, Marla Morris. Everybody up in here. Demetria say she's coming up and y'all can't stop her. I did give out great information this week. Hey, Karen. Hey, Ellen. Y'all know I got to go into production. Hey, Candace F. Drinks with D. Hey, everybody. I gotta go into production. How much is this olive oil gonna set me back, sir? I just want to know. Hey, Terrence, what's good, bruh?
It's actually not expensive because you get free shipping and a 10% off.
How much is it gonna? Because
Well, it depends on what you looking for.
I do cook with a lot of olive oil. I like olive oil. But I'm
You
gonna buy some. I'm gonna see how many bottles I need to buy. Even when I
yeah,
buy
it
like my
just
spray stuff, the spray
mm-hmm.
oil, I buy the olive oil Pam spray thing.
Oh, you bougie.
Yes.
It
Yes. Man, I'm just saying.
just depends though, but because I got bundles on there, or you can get it separately.
Okay. Okay. Hey, Janae. Look at Demetria. She put the Demetria. Chef Don Don has his own olive oil that he has made and created, and he is now selling it. I don't have the link. One of the hall monitors will put the link to where you can order it. Or put it in the back chat, Chef Don Don, then
Okay.
I'll put it in the chat. Demetria, you on mute, my love. So it's been a hell of a week already, and we're so glad that it's Friday. Mm.
See this to get over here, cause what the thing is, oh, it's right here.
Now, let me ask you this. Why don't you disengage from these raggedy ass Love and Marriage Huntsville people? I just figured out that you be going back and forth with Love and Marriage Huntsville people. I didn't know who these random people you be cussing out.
Okay, so well, hold on,
Hey,
cause
Angela.
it ain't as random as
Hello,
it
beautiful
seems.
people.
Hey, Angela.
Hey, hey. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good, you good. So listen, I don't bother nobody. I really don't. I do not bother people. This avatar has been coming for,
Lord.
us, me, T, and a couple of 21 other people. And she's a minute over here. And you just have to cuss her out because she feels like, she is that
But
girl. She
she's
feels
in
like
the Love and Marriage Huntsville review sector, right?
she is. She is.
Oh, see,
Wait,
that's why I would never know these people because I never watched a single
wait,
episode,
wait, wait. Wait,
and so I
Episetti,
knew not to go over there.
I just want to confirm. So you're telling me that a YouTuber, instead of making content about the show that they're talking about, is making content about other YouTubers?
Oh yes, yes, that's been going on for like 4 years.
I,
Don
Hey,
Don
it
Demetria.
and
seems to me that
Terrence been
maybe we
going
should
in on
find.
that hoe.
Well, there it is. It seems to me at that point, maybe we should
They been
find
going
something
in.
else to talk about because if the show that you're talking about is no longer serving you because clearly you can't get views and whatnot from it, maybe it's time to transition to something else because when you have to talk about the people talking about the show, you're not actually in the review section. Now you transition to that thing called the beef section. Go to Bigo. Go
I
find
agree.
go
The
find them
beef
people to play with
sector
because they
is
like to do
willing to
that.
beef. The
But when
beef
your
sector,
content is
and they make money over there down to the beef sector.
and they do,
I
but
ain't
they
gonna
also
even hold
interact with
you.
one another because that's what they're doing.
Yeah, and so for the longest, I was quiet. I was polite. I even came down here and apologized to the thing because I said, "Oh, maybe it's just a misunderstanding, and it just didn't
Pinky Tinky
happen
say she
that
lost. We
way."
don't know who. Pinky Tinky, I'm halfway there with you. It's some lady that review Love and Mary Chanterville that's been coming for Terrence and Chef Don Don. I don't even know who the lady is. But
She's a
apparently
nobody.
she's pretty popular
She's
in that sector.
popular. That line hoe is terrible and her
Oh,
content is fucking boring as
oh,
you,
fuck.
Demetri finna
Liar.
finna lay in.
Oh,
oh.
And she's a
Demetria,
fucking liar.
educate us.
Oh, but baby, did y'all see Hunter Biden tell Melania, okay, bring the lawsuit, bitch?
He did tell that bitch, fuck that.
I went to Yale Law School,
Gave me
ho.
my life.
Melania, that's not the road I think that trollop strumpet wants to walk down. Cause that discovery gonna be fucking nasty.
Mm.
Baby, because
Melania, you might wanna shut your dick suckers the fuck up.
She's still
okay.
trying to learn the language. Leave her alone. She's still trying to learn the
That
language.
let me tell you something. That motherfucker ain't goddamn. So she might
Why
not
has it
understand the
ice?
language, but I bet she know how to put a dick in her mouth.
Why has it ice rained down on that whore yet? Is my question. Cause y'all raining down on everybody, ice. Where's the smoke for this whore?
Can they take
Exactly.
Drake back to Canada? Cause he's about to ruin hip hop forever with this fuck ass
About to.
lawsuit. Please take him
Wait,
back to
is it
Canada
still
Him
is it
and
still
his
a
ASAP.
granny
snitching?
friend.
Is it still a
Oh,
snitching
Nicki
lawsuit?
Minaj.
Yes.
She finna crash out because Cardi got that sample of imaginary players cleared
Well,
by Jay-Z. So
And
Pink
Cardi
Wig
needs to
finna
be
come out.
worried about being on the no-fly list. That's what she need to be worried about.
Well, we'll worry about that later. But Pink Wig Minaj, she finna be mad because she didn't get the rap over imaginary players, baby. She finna be upset.
Hey,
She
Montrez,
finna
what's
be
good, bro?
incensed. Boy, she probably done snorted her the longest line of cocaine
Oh
ever.
God.
oh my.
Oh wow.
Jesus.
Dear Lord.
Just
Dear God.
saying. I'm
We
just
oh
saying.
God.
I don't know nothing
Just
about
saying,
her.
y'all.
I don't
Wow.
either, Angela. I don't know these people. I just stay over here in my corner.
I like to.
Y'all,
I
I
don't see.
about
I
hate
don't know.
America.
I just don't make a point to get to
This
know
is the
people who
worst shit.
intimidate
And for
victims.
me to
That's
have a
all.
kid, I never thought that I would be bringing my child up in a political climate that is just as bad, if not worse, than the one my grandmother came up in.
Well, then there's that.
Whew.
Oh.
Uh, I
My
mean,
grandmother, I know she
it
would.
sucks, and it sucks. But I just have to teach her.
Wait. We got a comment here. Oh, wait. I don't even think I got
Pink
wig. I don't
wig.
even think I got wig. Oh, here. Let me see. Hold on. Do we have? Wait a minute.
Oh, oh
We
my
cannot
gosh.
have that comment. Just be there. Hold on. Hold
Wig.
your line. You know, we might can make this happen. Wait. Hold on. We gonna make this work.
Baby, that lady is ready for the only closure.
We
Okay.
we the
I
fact
just
that you
I just never thought I would see a black lady version of that old bowl
Ravine
cut that the
called me
guys used to
out,
get
y'all.
at the down to the monasteries. I just never thought I would see one of them guys at
Girl.
them one of them. one of them haircuts on a black lady. But here we are.
Here we are. Hey, little baby.
Greetings.
Girl, y'all,
Welcome to the
wig
chaos.
lives on, y'all. Wig lives on.
Lord.
Oh my God. I wasn't even thinking. I'm so
She is
sorry.
wig is undefeated. Wig
I,
is undefeated.
I see.
Hmm.
Elton, have you donated to incoming freshmen at FAMU?
What
Child.
happened to the incoming freshman at
No,
FAMU?
I'm just saying, like, you know how like you try to find like a little income freshman from your hometown or something, asking if they need like or help or something. I just wonder if you had a special student or something
Actually,
that's heading to FAMU.
um, uh, individually, I am responsible for about $12,000 in scholarships to freshmen going to
Mm-hmm.
college. If you include my organizations that
Mm-hmm.
I am a part of and chair most of their scholarships committees, that $12,000 individually then balloons to about close to 60,000. So
Got you.
um I'm doing my part out here. We over here serving the community, okay?
I know that's right. I
Um
know that's right. You
black
know, I
black kids only.
always donate to the dancing divas. And then
Not
I
over there with
remember
Diane what her name, the dirty chick that didn't make
Them the dolls.
the
no,
dog.
no, no,
Not
no, 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 no. I'm talking
oh
about Alabama A&M dancing
oh
divas
oh
that's part of
okay.
the marching band. I ain't talking about
Oh
DD4L.
oh
That's a
okay.
Let
You
me tell
know,
you something about that.
I
I
like my
want them to
dances
stop.
ratchet like Alcorn State. Okay. Give me the ratchet ass Alcorn
Let
State
me tell
Golden
you
Girl.
something. Ain't nobody got nothing on the motherfucking GGs, baby.
Them
Ain't
golden
nobody
girls,
got
when
nothing
they
on them
coochie be
GGs.
scrubbing the ground, you gotta go watch them. They coochie
Baby,
be
they be
scrubbing the
picking up
ground and
pennies,
all when
baby.
he can.
Hey, look, did you see the
Lord.
girl do the split in the stands when they went against Southern a few years ago? I think it was
Mm-mm.
about 2 years ago. This girl hit a split in the stands at Southern, I swear to God.
I'm gonna just be honest with you. When I watch Southern, all I'm really watching for is to see if I can see a bulge on the drum major when he come out there. Depending
Oh,
on the right
jeez.
drum major, they give you good bulge. I'm just saying, good print.
Did y'all ever read Nathan Hamer's book
I
that
did
he
not.
put?
I didn't want to.
I read
I
it, but I'm
didn't.
gonna tell you something, and I will stand on a hill and say this. Southern's
They love you, True
arrangements
Red.
have been trashed since what's his name? A old boy went to the Ocean of Soul. I'm sorry, Kedrick, he ain't doing it for Southern for me.
They got
That
about
ain't even my
500. Listen,
school.
I don't know. I don't know how we got here to band talk, but if you go look at the numbers, Southern numbers look almost like fam numbers in terms
They
of
really do. I'll tell
this
you
fall.
what.
The numbers I saw them and Jackson State, I'm scared. They look like they got close to 400 people.
Oh, the boom is coming.
Southern and Jackson State. I was
Hmm.
like, oh,
Well,
Yes,
you heard what
the boom is deep.
what happened, little baby?
you heard what our president did, right?
I
Oh
heard
gosh, what MAGA
she
Marva
allegedly
do?
gave money to the Marching
Robbing Peter to
100.
pay Paul.
Right, but took money from somewhere else, but this was
Yeah.
already money that was owed to.
Yeah, it was so they took money from the band to pay for these inflated salaries and then took money from the reserves from the emergency reserves to pay for the band so the band can increase its size from 297 to 330.
What? What? Whoa! 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 Whoa!
So
Whoa!
it
Whoa!
wasn't like money was brought in to fund these scholarships. It's pretty
Mm-mm,
much robbing Peter to pay Paul.
pretty
Money was
much.
just shifted around.
Hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. You know, I went to, of course, Alabama A&M, and I remember we had a president that, I mean, he damn near killed us. Literally. Well, we had two back to back that were horrible. Um, John T. Gibson, yeah, I'm calling you out. He was a Tuskegee grad,
Mm.
and his last name was Jennings. He was only there for 2 years. But I mean, when we actually had a president that came in and said A&M was on life support when he got there. And we really were because they had to cut staff and everything. But Magga Marva, I don't like her for y'all. I do not like her for y'all, and I'm very disappointed in y'all's board of trustees. Larry just should have stayed president. Like, just Larry, you
Let me
just should have
tell you something.
stayed.
That Kelvin Lawson, that is
What's the guy? I think his last name is Brown. The skinny guy, the skinny dark skinned young
yeah,
guy with the bow tie.
he's
Ooh,
secretary.
now I can't
Oh, he
stand
gets on
He
my
is
him. I
nerves. He
can't
gets
the
stand
on
that
my
little bow
federal
tie boy.
nerves.
Senate rep. Yeah, him. They're
And what's
saying
the
that he's gunning to be dean of pharmacy. So that's what his vote was for. And I honestly believe Lawson, who's now the new COO, and a lot of other people are speculating. He pretty much, because he's been on the board for 13 years, another 13 years served as the board chair for 3 times. They're pretty much speculating that he's pretty much trying to set himself up to become university president because he think he ran a university in the first place.
Hold on, Chef Donda, did you put this link in yet? I'm waiting for
I
the.
was just about to say I don't know what I'm doing this together.
No, Chef.
The
Wait, Chef Donda. Do you see where it says
please
private
order
chat?
Chef
I
Don
see
Don's
that, but
oil?
I only see y'all names and stuff in here.
Okay, you see one that says group. You can send it to just my name, and it'll send it to me directly, only me. But there should be one that says group as well, and you can put it in there.
Oh, okay. He was talking about Fleet Water up in here, honey.
Yep.
I didn't know.
I
That
don't know
teddy's
how
chat. That's not
Fleetwater got
smart.
up in there.
Wait a minute. It done went
I'm
from
just
Pink
saying.
Wig to Alcorn, Gigi scrubbing the ground, the
So
MAGA Marva, the
Fleetwater.
Fleet Water.
It
My God,
it sounds
today.
like a regular dossier to me on a
It
short tape.
My
does.
God.
Hey, Spicy
My
Original.
God.
It
And I
sounds like
just got my house booked for homecoming.
Okay.
I
Oh,
swept
okay.
that
You
up
got a
real quick.
Airbnb house.
Yes,
I need to
six
do mine.
beds,
You gonna
no,
be
three
cooking?
beds, 2.5 baths, holds up to 6 people.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Do
right
y'all
on over
play
to
for
your house.
homecoming, little
You gonna
baby?
cook a little something?
Not really.
Oh.
Little baby,
Now,
who are y'all
I'm gonna
playing for
drink a lot of
homecoming?
something. That's the plan.
who's
I'm doing that
homecoming?
now.
Is that Mississippi Valley? No.
No, we playing
You know what?
Alcorn.
Unfortunately, the
Alcorn.
Delta
Oh, Alcorn
Devils,
is homecoming. That'll be good.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
Because I
Delta
know Howard is
Devils.
gonna be the classic in Miami is against Howard. But it's
Mm,
Alcorn. Oh, I get to see the Golden Girls. Yes.
I love them. I love them.
They so
Um,
ratchet. They so damn
yes, they
ratchet.
real ratchet.
Okay, so wait, why am I? Oh God, I'm in the wrong algorithm. On my y'all forgive me. I just opened up my Facebook, and now my Facebook shows nothing but porn. Now I don't know how I got into the
how did that
Facebook
you
On
happen?
say
porn.
nothing
Facebook?
but now.
Listen,
It's a
I'm
spin on
on
that. It's
some
been
All right.
Facebook porn algorithm. What they do is they'll have a picture of the person that's a
And the
Facebook
video in the
opponent,
comments.
and then they'll say click the comments. You hit the comments, and then there's a link. You open the link, video pops up, and you just got me. But some kind of way, I went to this Facebook link. Well, on one of the pages, it has nothing but somebody's meat out, and this is on Facebook, like actual meat. I said, "Oh,
I didn't realize
it
Facebook
was a
allowed all
Yeah,
that.
stud on
I
there.
saw something like that yesterday. I was like, now girl, when Facebook get this?
right."
I thought it was just for old people. That's why I don't be on it like that. I just use
Mark.
Messenger.
Oh, you can cuss on there and everything now.
I see a lot of yeah, it's a mess over there on Facebook now.
Y'all, the Birmingham mayoral race is so funny because these folks know that Randall is finna blow them out the water. Like, there is no chance in hell that these other people are gonna win. It just ain't gonna happen.
I was looking at that and I'm like, I wonder what the others are talking about because I
Because I
think
Not a
saw
Georgia
that
has a
goddamn thing. Not
stronghold.
a goddamn thing
I
because
saw
one
the
of them
video
is a
you
state
sent me with the black
representative.
lady that tried to go off on him, and fine ass Randall Woodman laid her ass out.
Oh, let me tell you something about her while she's sitting up there lying, talking about he's the one that blocked us,
Look
Alabama
at this.
A&M, from
Look at this.
purchasing Birmingham Southern. We know who it was, but it wasn't Randall.
Chef Don Don, they say they clicked the link and say this link can't be reached. See, Chef Don Don. Oh boy. And
Okay, hold on.
he be talking about I'm in the ghetto.
Mhm.
Well, I was able to order off Chef's site last night with no problem.
Y'all see how it is, right? He be calling my shit ghetto.
Why
Hold
the
on,
link
let me
didn't? Well,
see.
wait. I just tried it. It worked for
I
me.
just tried to counter. It worked. It said TCDD Productions. Yeah, it
I
worked for
pre
me.
I pre-ordered my
Yeah, it
oils,
worked
child.
for me too.
Y'all better get that oil.
Now, Chef, this is not you. Is the oil multi-use going to be used as oil and lube?
As long as you
Jesus.
pray for it first.
I think that would be a great seller.
El Teddy, find you the
As
nearest
long
corner
as you
and
pray for it first.
find you the
What?
nearest corner and order that.
Listen, multi-use. I'm just saying. I think it would be a great seller.
I mean, if
You want to
look,
use it for in the oven purposes only.
I would say
Mm.
I know. Look, now I know a recent a quittee
I'm just asking.
who may
Is that
want
what
to
you
order
trying to do?
thousands of bottles from you. So
Who made
if it
what for
does,
me?
I said somebody who recently was acquitted of some charges who might want to order 1,000 bottles. Because his original store got confiscated.
But he's still gonna be in there for a little minute.
He'll
Ain't
get out
he?
eventually.
He'll get out, yeah. I
He
mean,
gonna need
Chef Don
supplies
Don,
for
you
when he
can
get
market
ready.
it to him. Because if he
Hmm.
buying cheap ass Astroglide, I don't see why he can't buy uh you know that shit.
Oh,
Bro over here use the
not
Astroglide, okay?
Astroglide. Just call it some
Child, that
May.
water.
Terry, you over there in Birmingham with Woodfin? Don't make me go over there and fight you, Terry, about my husband. Terry. Don't make me fight you about my husband, Woodfine.
A husband that
Anyway,
don't even know you exist. Damn.
don't do that. He do know I exist. The way I be throwing it back, him and Brandon Scott.
I mean, I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut.
I like the land of
I'm
delusion
not gonna
too.
say nothing. But if I lived in Birmingham, Randall would definitely have my vote. They were not a lot of these people in Birmingham. I don't know what like. They think this man is like a savior or something. Like time something happened, they tell him, "Oh, it's so many
I
unsolved
got
murders." Well,
something for
guess
him to
what?
save.
Well, guess what? When people don't talk, when somebody get murdered, what the hell can the mayor do? When
I
folks
got
don't
something for the
talk.
mayor to serve. Mayor, just come on over here, please. Thank you.
Oh,
What?
he got the
Mm-hmm.
cutest little old baby.
I bet he got the cutest little something else.
I'm sure.
I don't
And if
know
you
that
get your
baby.
way, it's not
Now
little.
that wife, she might get you.
She don't want it. She wouldn't want it.
Oh,
Anyway,
she don't want them problems with
Mm-mm.
you.
Mm-mm.
Oh, El Teddy said, "I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus
Yeah,
far.
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
fuck with
She
mm,
wouldn't want
me."
it. She wouldn't want it. Hey, Brittany, Janae.
Is Janae and
But
Terrence in here? Hey, Janae and Terrence, if y'all in here.
yeah, they in here.
I think I saw Terrence. What's
Catherine
up,
Powell.
Terrence?
Catherine Powell. Try the link again. It worked for me when I
Hey,
clicked on it.
Tanya. It worked for me too.
That's my boo
Mm-hmm.
Tanya. Now don't say I'll fight you about Tanya.
Mm-hmm. We love Tanya.
I love me some Tanya because she got me right
Mm-hmm.
Child, Tanya
when I was
always
around
gets
there.
me right.
Yes.
Me
Tanya
and
got me
Tanya
right.
always get right. Child. Tanya, they say they need you down to the New Orleans. You know what I'm talking about, Tanya.
Jesus.
They say the numbers ain't looking good, Tanya. They need you there. Girl, she
So
know what
how
I'm
did
talking
y'all
about.
feel
Hey,
about?
butterfly.
Well, speaking of New Orleans, El Teddy, how did you feel about the girls twirling down to the red dress
I
round?
El
saw, listen,
Teddy,
I
I
haven't
just
been to
sent you a
Red
picture.
Dress in about since I think 2019. It was before COVID. That was the last time I went. And my thing about it is, y'all, these young girls. That's why that's why I stopped going places because y'all ruin everything. Y'all don't know how to have no shit. Most of these whores are uneducated. They don't have shit to lose because all they have is I'm a rapper. makeup artist. Urgh, I sit online and stunt and boost all day and then look for the nearest trade to come crack
Oh
my
my
back.
goodness.
That's all they have to lose.
Okay.
And my
God,
generation of people down to the G corridor of the Rainbow Coalition compound, we were the girls that were told, bitch, you better go get some education credentials and schooling so you could have something in life. And so we're not out here fighting like these whores. I'm just saying, because these girls, they was out there getting it like it was outside of Bulldogs and shit.
Okay. It
I
definitely
said,
gave Bulldogs. It was crazy.
I said,
I was
girl, y'all
also
got a
kind of
lot going
lost because I
on.
don't know.
they out here acting like
They
Zeus
do that
Network.
everywhere though. They do it
We
for pride. They do it for everything.
That's
okay.
these young girls, they be doing too much.
Maybe I put a little too much stock
Just
into
go
my
somewhere and sit down.
agree. Maybe I put
You
a
know
little too
what?
much
People
stock in my
aren't taught
people.
to be. Just have some damn sense when you go somewhere and
Coof,
leave people
please.
alone.
Well, my thing about it is this: the girls w- fighting is as much a part of going out now as having a drink for them now. These these girls be looking for somebody to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Sure do.
They be ready.
That's sad.
Like
That's
that's
why
a
Like
they go
part of
out
that's
going
and
out for
that's
them.
why they go out in t-shirt and
I
sweatpants.
just have
Hmm.
never
Yeah.
understood the need to
Catherine
cause
Powell, I
physical
told him
violence.
we all just tried it and it worked. Now,
Because babe,
Catherine, is your internet working?
don't do Catherine.
No, I'm just kidding. Catherine,
see,
no, I love her now. But no, it worked for
Um,
me. It
well, the
worked for me.
website worked. I ain't tried to order yet. Hold on, let me see. If it's where's the link to order? Hold on, let me see now.
If you
It
go
might
to the
be
bottom,
general.
you'll see where it say
Mhm.
pre-order. Click the link and
Pre-order.
it'll pull up.
Okay, it did pull up. Okay,
Girl, who calling me? Oh, I'm not answering that.
okay, it's working for me, Catherine. He got the whole shop thing on here. I trust shop. Shop ain't tried to scam me yet, so I'm good with shop. Hmm. Yeah, Catherine, try it again because it worked for everybody else. Okay.
Thank you.
All those pills and lies make them about child. It's that
so
Tina. It's them bowls that they be
I
having. You know,
just
they take that little Tina bowl and take the little lighter.
nah.
Tina ain't nothing more than upscale crack. Hey,
It
Jeremy.
is. Now, okay. Now, here's my thing. Now, the fighting was annoying as it can be. Maybe I'm just too much, and maybe I
Move
give
the
the
extra
community a little
C.
too much credit as it relates to
Wait, are you saying I put it in wrong?
No, I clicked right on the link from the chat, and I actually went to my chat, clicked on the link, and it worked. Yeah, it worked for me when I clicked on the link.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was more mad about the fashions than I was the fighting.
Yeah, the dresses were
The girls
underwhelming
looked
this year.
crazy.
Hey,
I was,
hey,
I saw
Jeremy,
something that was amazing.
I
or
saw some that
anybody,
were
if you
great,
want to
but I
come up,
saw a
come up.
lot that were like, whoa. And I don't know. Maybe I just expect too much of the girls, but I expect that when we show up, we gonna show out. And no, there was a lot that were
Like, but most of the dresses were either really, really good and then the rest trash. There was no
trash.
in between. And the really, really
Yeah,
goods were a much smaller percentage this year. And most of them was, girl, what the fuck you got on?
that's what it was. Because there were some that were absolutely
Hey,
amazing.
Jeremy.
Hey, friend.
Hey, Jeremy.
The link looked good on my end.
Yeah,
Well,
I
some
literally
people's
copied and pasted that right from the site.
there's a chance you hit an extra C when you hit the copy or whatever.
That
But
link
I
right
mean, y'all,
there.
the link worked for everybody else.
well, what
Yeah,
It
I'm
that
really
saying
link
is
did.
right there
That they
worked.
some people browsers will automatically fix it if it like catches that it's like one letter off or whatever, it automatically fix it. Like I used to type in it was this Dutch word I used
We
to type it
talk
in all the time.
about the raggedy giz that was down to the red dress
Down to the
and was fighting and carrying on. Y'all girls have too much going on.
hmm
You know what that it wasn't as bad though. I done seen some knockdown drag out. Like Pride weekend, you always have an epic knockdown drag out brawl. There was one in Houston I think it was at Splash last year or year before, where it looked like the whole street block was
That's when they shut them clubs down early.
baby,
I know.
listen. It looked like they had the whole street filled with just a big melee brawl. I said, what is these girls doing?
That's why I
But
said this year I was less mad about. I was less mad about the fighting and more mad about the
them
bad
your people
actions.
though, Don. Them your people. Them your Texas people.
Well,
Uh-huh.
Your Georgia girls are no better.
I'm from Miami. That's where I'm from.
Well, you reside there, and them Georgia girls, they're no better.
I don't know them people. I don't know. I
Go
don't
to
know those people.
Bulldogs, you're gonna get,
I don't go
baby.
there. I don't
You're gonna
frequent.
be
Who's going to
involved.
Bulldaggers on purpose?
Yeah, you're
No.
gonna be
Hey,
involved in
Harold.
something.
I don't know them girls. I don't. That's why I don't go out. The most you go, I'm gonna tell you where you gonna see me at. If you see me out, you might see me at Friends. That's gonna be for a hot
Mm.
45 minutes. You got me 45
Oh
minutes to an hour
yeah.
and a half. Baby, that's my limit. After that, I start to break out in the hives and start itching. And baby, I gotta go home. Cause Friends be real low key. It don't be too much going on. It ain't that big. It ain't got too much carrying on. I go there, sit down to the bar, have me 3 or 4 drinks, talk to my good Judies that came with me, and baby, I'm out. All right, girl, it was good. All right, I'm glad to see you. Glad you came in town. And girl, I punch it.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
That's
now
me
El
too.
Teddy do give good references to good
Cause
places to go to.
I
I
was
will tell y'all that.
because Friday I'm ready to go.
Which Friday? You wait, what Friday? Wait, no,
Mm-mm.
baby, you come here Friday? Wait, what did I miss?
Oh shit. I was thinking, y'all, I forgot I was on this live. I'm on my phone talking to somebody else.
Oh,
Oh.
Period.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna be there next Friday.
girl. Girl,
The
I was
baby's
like,
gonna be in the
girl, we
building.
outside, bitch.
No, I'm talking about this room because the person I'm talking to for this house, she was bringing her cousin. She was like, her cousin likes to come in on a Thursday because she trying to go to Top Flight. And I'm like, well, good deal because I
I'll
booked
be
the
at the
house
Shrine
for
Club.
Thursday. I booked the house to come in on a Thursday because I plan to be up and about on Friday.
Child,
That's
I'll be at the Shrine Club if you need me.
Mm.
If you should need me. hmm Yeah.
But I get it. I said that's me too. I go to the regular small town bar. You will not catch me at the big to do. I'm not interested. I don't want to go. Even when I go to like travel to bigger cities and stuff, I really don't care to go to the big spot. Like, take me to your small bar. Take me to your karaoke spot.
hmm
I don't want
I
to
think
go
I'm an
where the
old
girls be
man too.
twirling.
Cause don't tell me we going to the club, bitch. I listen.
We going to
Take
the
me
bar.
I
to
don't
a
know.
good
Them
Take me
days
house
to
is
the
over
bar.
party.
for me.
Take me
Take
to
me
the
Them
to a
days is
good
bar.
house
over.
party, and I'm gonna be in a good place.
Okay, be
Yeah.
over in the corner, buzzed out. I'm good.
hmm
Don't.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not a club goer. I never have been, really, to be honest.
Cause I don't know these girls. You look at the wrong person the wrong way. They all mad. Girl, I don't even know. I'm not even from here. Girl,
Ooh.
you ready to fight?
Y'all gonna hate me for this, but that's why I don't really
Yeah,
like to go.
I'm not. I
No.
was already moving into that lounge phase before I even left college. That's why like Top Flight is perfect because Top Flight you have places to sit down and eat and drink.
Hmm.
It's yeah, real pretty much a more it's a mixed crowd. But from my understanding, it's actually gotten kind of younger
Yep.
because
That's why
the
all of the
The
people
moon
kids
that
like
used
to
to go
sit
isn't
to the
how it
around.
flight,
used to be.
all the people that used to go to the flight, they gravitated toward the Shrine Club.
The
That's
Shrine
why I
Club,
go to the
okay.
Shrine Club now. I don't
Well,
even go to the
I'll
flight
do both the flight and the Shrine Club.
because now you got people that's still in school talk about they at the flight. Bitch, you still in school? Fuck you doing at the flight?
Oh,
Supposed to be at the club, bitch.
yeah. The flight you would get in for free. The wings and chicken and fries were $10. The drinks were $2, and the drinks get you thrown. I mean, it's a great time and you don't even spend $20 the whole night as opposed to going to the moon where they're gonna charge you arm and a leg to get in, and then you get inside. The drinks are high as fuck. And before I left, the moon started serving food. I ain't hear too much about it, whether it was good or bad, but anyway, yeah. No, not
Mm.
Top Flight in Montgomery. This is Top Flight in Tallahassee. Um, for instance, I think some of y'all have seen like those reels like on TikTok.
Hey, Jeremy.
This lady named
Hey,
C. She got a crooked
Hey,
back.
friend.
If you all have seen her, the club she's always showing out in is Top Flight.
Mm. Yeah, Top Flight did used to be a vibe. Jeremy, what you down to the red dress this weekend, this past weekend?
yes, I was.
Child. How was the sex parties afterwards? Because I heard a couple of them were legendary.
I did not go. I did not go to any sex parties. I
Oh,
don't. I don't really. I don't really feel comfortable. Oftentimes, I've tried to go to sex parties in the past, and I never really had
I
a
ain't never
good
really been to one.
experience.
I just know what people tell me.
Yeah, like I don't really.
Nah, see,
I've tried to go to like maybe two or
You
three.
laughing a little too hard, Chef Don Don.
see, this what we not doing.
You laughed a little too fucking
This what
hard.
we not doing, El Teddy.
You over here just laughing and shit.
Ja!
Girl. Jeremy, you got these
Ja,
girls over
please.
here laughing and shit.
Oh,
Well, I don't know
girl.
your personal business, so I don't know if
Girl,
you
I'm
wrong for
as
that or
pure as the
not.
driven snow.
I'm lost.
Girl, what is the kiki? Girl, I had my back cracked and ain't cracked the back in a little minute.
Look.
Oh.
But like, I had a good time. I did not go to any like sex parties or anything else like that. But I was getting a lot of attention from people out there. I
Attention
think
for what? What was you showing that got garnered you attention?
I was showing a lot of thigh, a lot of
Uh-huh.
legs. You know, just a little bit of
Legs
what
and
what
hips and body.
Body,
Body.
body,
yeah.
body.
And just like and the rest of the a little hint of the rest of the things that
You were showing prints
I've
and
been blessed
stuff.
with. I mean, you're a man, so of course you're gonna be having unless you tucking yourself, like you're gonna have a print.
Listen, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Listen, I told you I'm as pure as the driven snow. I don't know nothing about that, okay?
Now I know
Ja.
that is a lie, but go off.
Because I ain't been to the red. I last time I went was before COVID in 2019. So I listen. And it was very well put together. We have all that fighting and carrying on.
But like yeah, it was a really cool experience. It was my first time wearing a dress, so I was a little bit uncomfortable, but shit, the way that the niggas and the women were showering me with compliments, I couldn't shit. You would have thought I was in a fucking thug suit. Shit, I don't know.
Okay.
So what he said is he got good shape for a dress. Got it.
What he
I'm
said
not showing
is
no red dress picture. Y'all
what
not
he
getting none of that
said
from me.
is
I'm
he
curious about El
said
Teddy in a red
it,
dress.
everything was in the right place.
Period.
Uh-huh. Terry says she need pics. Or it's a lie.
Oh, not as a
Oh,
That's
lie.
what listen.
or it's a
She
lie.
said if you ain't showing no pictures, it ain't happen. That's what she said.
Look, my mama be on my social medias. I'm not posting no pic
Oh
like
no, no,
that.
no, no, no. Listen, I block family members from my social media. Baby, you're blocked. This is not for you. It's not made for you. You can see me in person. You
My
can
mama
call me.
my mama the type to make a fake account. It's not
Baby, if
giving.
you and that's why I would tell her, well, you might have saw it when I was, an infant. Now you finna see all of it live and in color. Is that what you want to see? Just let me know. We can get that
And
over
then
right now. You can see everything going on.
and then some of my former church members like
Mm.
follow me too. I just don't feel comfortable
See, that's
posting that kind
where
of stuff.
you know how you say your mama got another account. That's where you supposed to have an account. You're supposed to have three accounts. You have the account for family, friends, loved ones, church people. That account. You'll have might have an account for your channel, and then the third account is the freak account where
Well,
it'll matter.
I mean, I got one of them over there on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I
you,
think we all do.
child,
I think we
it's
all
all
do.
cap. You probably only watch porn on there.
Well, that's
That's
all
why I
Twitter's
got it.
here there for now.
That's
Why?
that's
That's
not a
exactly why I got it.
that's not a freak account. A freak account is when you're posting yourself. That's what that is.
No, I think a freak
Yeah, I was
account
gonna
can
say
be the
I don't
account where you follow all of the people who post.
exactly. You wouldn't see them followers on my regular account at all.
I mean, but like to be honest, you can't even see followers on Twitter anymore.
Oh well,
If
I ain't
you
know
try,
that.
if you try to go into somebody's Twitter and look through their followers, you're only gonna get like 25 people or like
I
50
still.
people
My
max.
thing is, I don't need
You
somebody
they're
to
not gonna
take and
show
retweet
all of
it.
the people that you're following. I think whatchamacallit got rid of that.
I'm glad they don't got the likes on there no more.
Whoo! Thank
I used to
y'all.
love the likes. They used to put me on to a lot of good content.
Agreed.
Right. I be needing that. Get the right
What was the reason for them
algorithm.
getting rid of likes?
Well, they had to get rid of it because somebody saw something he liked.
Now, I'm not ashamed of anything that I like. It is what it is. However, like me posting myself on a public platform on any of my mains is not giving. I'm not doing that.
I'm
Ain't
with you on
nobody
that
telling
one.
you to do porn for God's sake. The woman said if you don't, she don't see you in the red dress, it ain't happen. That's what she
And
said.
the pictures give porn.
How
That's what
skimpy
I
was the
feel.
dress?
Right. What was you doing? Girl, what did you have on?
Girl,
Mm.
He said
You was
yes.
trying to be fast. That's what it was. See, that's why you don't want to show it. Because you out here being fast. Mm-hmm.
well, I am fast.
Then there's that. Come on. Come on. She's a
You better
track
not.
star. Come on,
Look,
Shakiri.
what the people say? No,
Not
no,
Nah,
no.
nah,
Shakira.
Not
nah.
Shakari. Jesus.
Child.
Oh
Just
shit.
saying. I'm just saying. Lord.
But like, yeah, I didn't see like maybe because I left at around like 6, 7 from the red dress run. So I didn't see any fights while I was there. It looked like everybody was having a good time.
Oh, that was too early
Mm.
in the evening.
Yeah,
That
I
was
didn't
just so
see him till it
stressful
was
and
dark.
dark. Yeah.
Yeah, like and I didn't even think that people would still be in them red dresses after dark. Like I like
Yeah, after a certain
it.
time, you go take it off and get comfortable
Yeah.
before you go out to all of the after parties.
I mean,
Yep.
depending on what dress you wore, you are comfortable.
I had to leave around like 6, 7. I was over it. It was way too hot. My fan died. I was thirsty. It was lines wrapped around buildings to get a drink. I was over it. I was like, bitch, take me back to the hotel. Not the hotel, but to the Airbnb.
I mean, but
And
it still ain't as bad as three things in New Orleans that you just gotta come with patience. That is Mardi Gras, that
Essence.
is Southern Decadence, um, and that is the Bayou Classic.
I don't
And
think I
Mm.
don't
Essence,
think
and Essence, and Essence. That's the fourth one.
I don't think that it was that the event per se. It was how the group minus Tremel, because Tremel was smarter than the rest of us to listen to some of the people. Like I'm pretty bougie myself, but Tremel actually acts upon that. So he was saying, I'm not taking no damn ferry, I'm not walking nowhere. I was wondering why couldn't we just take an Uber? And everybody was saying, well, the ferry is only $3 and it's gonna take us right there, but we just gotta walk 15 minutes.
No,
In
no,
my
no, baby. You
mind,
take the Uber.
in my mind, I was like, I'm not doing that. But because I wanted to be a team player and because I loved everybody that was around me,
Baby, I would have been like, girl,
I
I'll meet y'all over here. I'll meet y'all at the Popeyes on Canal. That's where y'all can find me at. The Popeyes right there on Canal. That's where y'all can find me at. Mm-hmm.
yeah, like so it was giving hell no to doing that again. But Chef Donna, you said that you said that we're going next year, right?
Yes.
So I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good with planning and shit like that. So next time
Go
I
for it.
go, it'll be a different experience for me.
Yeah, I ain't with all that walking in the hot ass sun and stuff either.
Me neither.
I
I
mean,
was
but
over
some
that.
of the walking is inevitable. Like once you get to the quarters and stuff, you gonna have to do walking and make sure you take. Don't wear good shoes. I don't know why people be out there and they best shoes, baby. I'd be like, y'all ain't
Girl, I
clearly
saw some
haven't
of them
been to
out there
New
in them
Orleans,
boots. I was like, how's y'all
baby. You
making it?
clearly have not been to New
Yeah,
Orleans before
it
because
was a lot of people that like I was saying they were not sweating at all. I don't know, maybe they're used to hotter climates, but like it was a lot of people in like these heavy dresses. And mind you, I'm in this little miniature like dress thing, and I am sweating bullets. And mind you, I did like a full body shave because I was wearing a dress, and
come on, full body shave.
sweat was dripping down my
But
legs.
that's
I was
what people
like,
don't know. When you actually shave everything, it makes you sweat more. Like sweat will just start dripping down because it you not having that body hair causes more perspiration to just go right down. You'll be slipping and sliding everywhere.
yeah, I think it was because I shave. Now
Harold.
I do shave a good portion of my body for cosmetic purposes, but like for the legs, I never did that before. And the sweat was dripping from my inner thighs down to my ankles. I was like, my ass sweat is going to my ankle sweat. It's way
Oh
too
no, not the
much.
swamp ass.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm,
Ass bone
mm-mm.
connected to the leg bone.
Because
Yeah.
when you in that amount of heat and you shave your ass hair, your ass cheeks just does this friction and it just be a lot going on. But
Oh my God.
mm.
At one point, listen, mind you, most of the underwear that I have, like thongs, I love thongs.
Oh no, I
They're
don't
the
like
most
thong. Give me
comfortable.
a good strap. I don't like it up the crack of my ass. I only like a couple things up the crack of my ass. So give me a good strap where it can
I feel
hold
like,
the cheeks right and keep them
mm,
perked. But
It's
up
more
the
nah,
crack,
comfortable though.
mm-mm. I don't like
no,
nothing up the crack of my ass. Mm-mm.
if anything, I don't be feeling barely anything there. And on top of that, it depends on the fabric. But I feel like thongs keep your ass clean. Like, cause like you have something separating your ass cheeks a little bit, and like stopping all of that, that must and perspiration from going on. By the time you take the
No,
thong off, your ass smells
no,
good
no,
still.
no, 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 no. Ah,
Oh my
no.
god. Oh
Maybe you need to carry around some Summer's Eve spray.
Oh wait, wait. I don't be smelling bad.
Oh
That's
God.
one thing. But I'm just saying,
But
like,
I
in
feel
my opinion,
like
I
the
think
way wait. The concavity of the ass, if you got a decent ass like some of us do, when the thong go up the crack, there's still several inches of ass that's there. That's still friction. That little thing don't went all the way up there, and you have several inches. So I don't
I
know
don't know
how
what
it's
type of ass.
keeping it.
Somebody come
I
get this
don't
man.
I don't know what type of like rock ass you got that a thong
No,
can't
what
go in
I'm
between your
saying
cheeks,
is,
but that's not the
if
type of
I
ass I
got
got.
an ass crack like this, right, the thong gonna go way up the crack and sit right there, right? So the mounds still have several inches that still got friction because the thong is way up like against your asshole.
Yeah, but the thing about it is like something that prevents like the sweat from now this is starting to get very
Like you mean prevent like butt crumbs and stuff from
no,
Just
not
put
prevent butt
let
crumbs,
Butt
let's just
but
sit
crumbs.
like
right there.
sweat from your
Ooh.
booty
Where
hole
my
is
little
different from sweat
uh
from your ass cheeks.
where my little what you call it at?
I don't think that sweat
My
coming
little
out your booty
Patron.
hole
It
is.
ain't that
I
much
don't know
left. Remember
what.
in the little
Sweat
bottle?
sweat
Pores.
comes from everywhere. What are you talking
No,
about?
Woo, child.
There's sweat glands on your asshole. There is.
You
That's
mean inside of the
scientific.
rectum?
no, we didn't.
No, I didn't mean inside of the
Yeah, we
rectum. I mean on the
we ended up
outside of
not
your
doing
asshole.
that.
Oh, you mean the perianal area has sweat glands? Yes.
It's
Well,
everybody
not
saying
the
what they walk
immediate.
into for
Let me
me.
say this. Oh
Right.
yeah. I do know this for a fact,
But
though.
like, but like
Jeremy, Jeremy,
outside,
I do know this for a fact. The
outside of
immediate
all of that though.
perianal area does not, meaning the actual rim, does not have sweat glands. However, just around that does have sweat glands. The walls of your ass cheek all have sweat glands and all of that. Yes, I
I'm
can say
just
that.
gonna look for some something
I will.
again.
I'm just gonna say this. Like to me, because like it was sweating. I was sweating so much. Mind you, the humidity was at 89%. Eighty-nine
But
percent
wait a minute,
humidity.
aren't
I've
you in
never.
Texas, Jeremy? Jeremy, what part of the world are you in?
No.
I am not in Texas. I'm in Virginia, and
Oh, you're in
I'm from
Virginia.
Las Vegas. It's no
Wait a
humidity
minute,
in
Las
Vegas. That's where
Vegas
I
be
grew up.
real hot.
It's
Yeah,
hot,
but
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 it's
not
not
there's no
humid.
humid.
humidity in
Yeah,
Vegas.
Ain't
that's
no
dry heat.
humidity
That is
there.
dry heat. That's
Like I
very
remember,
dry heat.
I used to walk. Because I used to have to walk, catch the bus all over to go to my dance classes and shit like that. And I really didn't sweat much back when I was in Las Vegas. It wasn't until I got to Virginia and I experienced like humidity, like with heat, that I was like, oh my god, I'm sweating bullets out here. Like the humidity in Virginia, I thought was unbearable, like in the middle of the summer. But like New Orleans, it was so humid.
Baby, try going to Houston. Go to Houston that time, yeah, and see if you don't think like you swimming in Satan's nut sack
Oh,
with
Houston
all
is
that
horrible.
humidity and stuff.
I do
Wait a
have a
minute,
question,
Jeremy. They say
Jeremy.
you from Pahokee, not from Pahokee, Florida, down in
I
Palm
was
Beach County,
so I was born in Belglade and I was raised
in the
in
muck.
Pahokee till
You were
I
born.
was
You
born in
from the muck?
You from the muck,
yeah Muck City,
child? That's where the boys with the big old
but
stuff be at. Oh,
but I left when I was around 9, 10 years old, and I was raised in Las
mm,
Vegas from that point on. So I consider myself
child.
more from Vegas because I know more of Vegas than I do of Florida. Um, but
Child, we know about
when
the muck bowl between Pahokee and Belglade.
yes,
Hmm.
the Mug Bowl is everything.
Yes, God, I done been there several times.
But my point of the matter was to say that like I was sweating so much I had to hold my ass as I was
Oh,
walking through
Wait,
the
what?
street because I was like I just felt like I just felt like the sweat was making my cheeks move way too
But
much, if
that's
that
what
makes
I was
sense.
talking about earlier. That's exactly what I was saying earlier. When you shave and stuff, it make that friction and stuff happen.
so you were jiggling
Mhm.
more than you wanted to.
I was yeah it was a little bit too much
It's
ass
like the
jiggling for
ladies
me.
when
More
they
of
have
a
on the little
bounce to
sundress.
it.
You know when the ladies have on the sundress and they know they ass be jiggling the right way in the sundress, they wear it on purpose. Hmm.
Because in my day to
Hmm.
day life, and how I dress, you know, in my regular life, I think I dress fashionably, but I don't think I be dressing like to reveal my body to people. So it was just
But
very
you
different.
felt the need to reveal your body to people down to the New Orleans. What had happened?
Why not?
No, I'm asking. I don't know. I'm
I'm
asking.
I'm saying I'm saying like why not? I feel like everybody in little dresses is hot as fuck. I might as well if I'm gonna wear a dress, I'm gonna have cool. And on top of that, I've been hitting the gym real heavy, so it didn't bother me none. And
Listen,
it
I'm
was
gonna
like
have
a
to
Huh?
one
fix the
time
way up for
occasion.
homecoming. At my rate, I'm gonna be in these little cute clothes, little cute outfits. Everybody gonna be like, "Bitch, what happened to you? You ain't aged." I'm like, "Yeah."
Well, here we are. Here we are. Oh!
But like, yeah, it was real cool. It was like real nice to see so many black LGBT. Just it felt like a lot of community out there. You know, I didn't know that many people. I mean, Scotty, Tremel, and Carl were getting stopped left to right. Like they knew everybody. Because a lot of those niggas are coming from Atlanta anyway. So I didn't know anybody there that we were passing. So, but it was just, it was really beautiful to see that. I love seeing, Black LGBT, community.
I think it's always a good time to see us and just be us. Act right. Like I just want. I'm at the age now. I need 30 and up events. If you in your 20s, baby, y'all can have y'all own event. Go on over there because y'all gonna be fighting and carry on. I don't have this type of time, and it might need to be older than 30 because some of those girls that's just turning 30, some of them girls don't know how to act either. That means you was born in 95 and y'all still don't know how to act right. Some of y'all,
I was born in
That be
95.
my thing. I want to date younger, but I don't know if I'll get someone really, really immature. But I'm scared to date older because I'm like, well, you got the Deion Sanders of the world, and then I don't want to be a hospice nurse to get love and money. So I don't know which direction to go.
Well, now let me shut up.
I know you got men throwing their social security at you.
Listen, you
Child, a mess.
a
know,
mess, a damn mess, just a damn mess. Listen, but I'm gonna talk to my circle of friends see if they want to go next year because like I said, we all haven't been since 2019, and they've been bugging me about going, but I've been like, I don't know, but they might want
Ooh,
to go.
like really big?
No, no, my circle of friends
Jeremy, you
that's
know
in the
what?
LGBTQ plus community, my small circle of black gay men that I am around.
Oh, I didn't really picture you hanging around with a lot of black gay men.
Why not? Who would I be hanging around?
Child, really big? That's what I thought. I thought that was like I thought that was your circle.
No, 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 no. My circle is now I don't have a big one. It's like four of us, and all of us are black gay successful men's and been friends for like 25 years.
Period. I love that. I
Hmm.
love that. I
All
love that for you. I
successful.
have that. I have that too. But like those, I didn't go with those friends. They didn't go to Red Dress Run. But shit, I might ask them. Do they want to go to Red Dress Run next year as well? I
Because see,
know.
I know these my friends, they'll be like, baby, we're staying at the Waldorf on Canal. Get it together. We ain't going that far. We not walking that far. We not gonna be doing all of this, going all over the place. We got money. This is where we stand. Get it in order. That's how my friends be. They be like, "Girl, get it in order."
Harold act like he know me.
Oh, Harold
Yeah.
really be trying to come at people's throats and stuff.
Harold act like he know me.
He ain't
Come on, let's
shit.
talk about it, little baby. Ain't nothing to talk about.
Mm.
Oh, Teddy, check your
Oh,
Instagram
oh,
because I
hold
just
on.
sent you a picture of me. It's so freaking funny. I'm
Oh.
telling you, when you click on this picture, you will go holler, and I want you to show everybody that shit is hilarious.
What you sent it to my Instagram DM?
Uh huh. I did.
I don't got it. Hold on. I ain't got
This
it yet, Demetria.
I can't stand me, mom. She's the worst governor ever.
I ain't got it yet, Demetria. When I get it, I ain't got it yet. Hold on, let me refresh. Let me refresh. Hold on. Anyway, what else I was about to say? No, send it again, Demetria. I ain't got it. I just refreshed and stuff. Um, there are some other events that are really, really, really great that I've been to. Me and my circle of friends have been to over the years, and it's just a good time. Like I miss the old. Now I'm about to age myself. I miss the old sizzle days. Those used to be great times. Um, uh, DC is still good. It's borderline.
El Teddy, it's in there because Ravine reacted to it.
Oh, it's in the members only chat.
On
On the old members
Instagram.
only chat. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. Hmm. I got
Ravine, you seen that picture of me, Mom?
you. Okay, I got you. I
All
got
Okay.
right,
it now.
y'all. I'm gonna have to head up out of here. I got a show I gotta head to, but y'all have a wonderful
Where you
evening.
going, Angela? Where the hell you going?
I got a show to go to. Not too
Oh,
much.
I know that's right.
uh,
I'm going to earn these coins.
we'll be having silly Saturday tomorrow at 12. Don't be late.
I'll be working, but I'll be there. Or I'm late, or I'll be laid up under somebody's son. I don't know. Either way, I'll talk to
I
y'all
know that's
later.
right. Come on, laid up.
Why you over there? I need you to drive up to Detroit and tell Brandon to come find me, okay? Angela. Oh, she already gone. Damn, she already gone.
And just says you had to go get to them coins.
I ain't wrong. She ain't wrong. She ain't wrong. Yes,
Hmm.
cause he's so damn. Oh, hold on, hold on. Oh, I see what happened. Hold on. You came in on another account. Hold on. Or another device. Hold on. Let me take this one down. All right, I got you now. There you go.
Cause I be doing
Period.
what?
Chef Don so damn ratchet and shit.
Well,
The
call it what you
ghetto.
want. It's the ghetto house of prayer.
But yes, I think everybody should go to Red Dress Run and make sure when you go also that you're donating as well, because that's what that's what it's supposed to be about. Trying to better the New Orleans area as much as possible.
Yep.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yes, we
we hear
can.
you.
Oh, okay.
Jeremy said anybody talking back. Hell.
Okay, I was like, now we got a couple Brit Edie's up in here. Y'all got quiet.
Whoa.
Y'all don't like the word charity, I see.
Oh, we don't. This is the picture that Demetria was talking about with Governor Meemaw and her carpet munching ass. That bitch
Child.
ain't
Look,
shit.
my sister sent this to me.
That raggedy
Well, she
bitch ain't
tagged me in
shit.
it on Facebook.
Ooh.
What the hell is bush hog? Like, I cannot.
I mean,
Somebody go
this is
get
just the
Governor
poster
Meemaw.
child of I'm the head bulldiver in charge.
Did y'all
That's
hear
what it's giving.
that Jack, Grinder, Scruff, and Growler have all threatened that if Obergefell falls, they're going to release all of the members of Congress that have
Yes,
been on their side. Uh huh.
Wait,
yes.
release if the what fails?
Obergefell, which is the Supreme Court decision that gave marriage equality. And so they said if the Supreme Court strikes that down, they are going to release all of the Republican members of Congress that uh 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 um that frequent their sites. Now here's what need to be released is um who goes down to the weekly sex parties that the Republican Party have at in Washington D.C.
Weekly sex parties.
Yes. Girl,
Yeah,
them
I
all
want to
and,
go
got
to
sex.
Madam.
and child,
Listen,
they shut down the RNC when they was at the
they have
RNC.
Baby, they
there's
said
a
Lindsey
weekly
Graham.
sex
They said
party.
Lindsey Graham be spending that guap.
Yeah, Lady G, she's legendary, honey. But they said like even people like Mr.
Allegedly.
Bolden has confirmed it. Knockout has confirmed it. PRK has confirmed it. Everybody has talked about. Yes, they have regular sex parties just for invite only for members of Congress, GOP, and they
I just
pay
want to.
quite well.
I just want to say that. I just want to say this real fast because
Hmm.
that really just triggered and disgusted me. Like sometimes I feel that sex workers don't have no soul. I feel like sometimes sex
Wait,
workers don't
how do
don't
they
have no
not have a
soul.
soul?
I really don't feel like. I feel like some of them just don't. I feel like some of them are just, and I don't know, and like sometimes I wonder if it's like an energetic thing that happens, or if it's some type of jadedness, or chipping
But
away of your persona as you continue to go throughout that lifestyle. But like to me, for me to fuck, bend over, and or allow somebody to fuck me that is literally trying to basically, in like layman's terms, kill me, ban me, and I go and give you pleasure,
that's just
that's
like
insane.
Brandon Carson recently, like in the last day or so, said that he wasn't going to put out some content that he made with this white content creator, Marco Paris, who's a known racist, who's a known bigot and racist. And people told him, don't go do no work with him. He's racist. And then he went and did work and filmed a scene with him. And now he was like, oh, I should have listened. Well, I guess I'm
No,
not
go on and
putting it out.
post it. Go on and post it. You still took your
But
ass
he's
around there.
probably gonna
Go
put
on
it
and
out.
post it.
He's probably gonna put it like, girl, what the fuck?
Baby, gonna
Child
post
Brandon,
that
you
shit.
told
But
your
Go
like,
on
story
and
a
get the
long time ago.
backlash you
but
gonna
like,
get.
let's focus on the ones that are going to the sex parties of the Republican Party, who's infiltrating the Supreme Court and all facets of our government, snatching away all of our rights to make them bust nuts. Like that's insane to me. That's
I
insanity.
agree.
I can't even imagine, somebody on
But
Donald
then
Trump's
no, no, no. But
somebody on Donald
then
Trump's payroll coming to me
no, but
and telling
Jeremy,
me they want to have sex.
they want us to then give grace for bed wenches like Laverne Cox. There's no grace for you, ma'am. You're a fucking bed wench. That's what you are. I have no room for these people. I have no room for people who go over there and entertain these people. I have nothing. No
Yeah,
room.
but my brunt is to what you were talking about earlier. Because to me, none of those bitches that those other people fucked can really shape my future, but the GOP can. Racist bitches are always gonna exist. Not saying you should fuck them, of course not. But I'm saying like to go and fuck the Republican lawmakers that are literally banning, trying to destroy you is insane. Like that's craziness.
Some people say they need their money.
Child, they left. They left the sex party, getting busted out by Mr. Bowden, and went right over to go put in some new legislative orders to ban homosexuality. I cannot. Like, how dare you?
Well, I would see it as like, for instance, I saw this one video where this woman, and I think it was on Madison's show. This lady said that she knows a guy who sleeps with trans women, and he told her, well, she said he told her after he sleeps with the trans woman, he needs to go sleep with five women, I guess to like balance it out and get like the quote unquote gay sex off of him. I think that's what they want to do. Like it in their mind, they're neutralizing it. Well, I did this gay act, if you will, and now I'm gonna go in my chambers and I'm going to erase the gay away.
Yeah,
I don't have room and or space for these people. I just don't.
Me
I
either.
don't
Yeah.
have reserved space for these people. They are troglodytes. If you and y'all know, I've been like on this for a long time. People used to say, "El Teddy, you got to hear from opposing sides, and you have to let the other side at least
Not
have a
in
say."
this case.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, there used to be a time where maybe you could go across the party lines, but these hoes have been playing for keeps for at least a
I'm
decade.
gonna take you further. I'm gonna take you further. And people say I'm wrong for this stance, but I'm wrong about a lot of shit. I don't care. The moment I see some of us black gays, and the first thing you have on your hand is something that descended from the Caucasus Mountains, I immediately look at you and be like, okay, I see you. Going on over there. And that person may be great that you're with. They may not be, one of those racist, bigoted MAGA, but I'm not going over there to find out. I'm not going to try to differentiate. And I'm not going to even put myself in that whole situation trying to figure it out. I'll be over here and I'll watch you from afar. And we don't have nothing to talk about. I
yeah.
ain't got no beef for you.
Yeah, I'm pretty politically charged myself. I actually had to take a step back because it was really deteriorating my mental health, and I was becoming really hateful. Like I was walking around with a lot of hate. Like after that election, I was I'm trying to tell you, I could not really do anything for like a few weeks. Like I was really bothered by it. Um, I remember I was saying like I don't give a fuck about what happens to any of you bitches or whatever the case may be, stuff like that. But it wasn't until like I had seen this that like that plane crash um that happened in I think near DC or
By
in DC,
At Reagan National.
and I saw that like me saying stuff like that really was ignorant because it doesn't just affect those people, all of it affects all of us. So like, I was saying I'm just gonna sit down. I'm the you like I'm putting my cape up, and I was like, but it was a black woman, Democrat, graduated from Howard, that just got hired for a new position, and she got killed on that plane crash. Kids got killed on that plane crash, and I was like, this stuff is affecting all of us. I was like, it's not right to have that type of mindset. But although I can understand it, but so like I had to take a step back from really just being deep, deep, deep into politics because I watch politics all the time and I listen to a lot of political commentary. I always try to stay up on the Congress and the bills and legislation that's being passed or trying to be passed, and I was just drowning in more and more hatred every single day.
Um, I never checked out, and I always feel like that's my one of my ways that I affect change is making sure that I keep people informed. And I realized at this moment in where we are in the history of this country, in the history of us as a people, somebody has to be there to bear witness. Somebody has to stay informed and make sure that they keep the community informed. And if somebody has to continue to sound the alarm, so I take comfortable pauses when I need and breaks, and I have things that I have to kind of get my mind back in check. But I've always and I say this all the time. I always take the thought that there were people before me that didn't have the luxury of checking out of what they were experiencing in life.
Exactly.
It was all day, every day, nonstop. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
what I am experiencing, or the little bit that I have going on, pales in comparison to that. And I said, if those people could fight just as hard as they did, knowing they probably would never see or experience any inclination or anything close to what I am experiencing and still stay in the fight, I can do that and do what I can to keep my mental health good and stay here and stay informed, stay in it and keep the people. And I think that what helps most is community. Because what we do over here a lot of times is, yeah, I'm gonna give y'all all of the stuff that's going on, but we have things that we could do to laugh, to uplift each other, to have a good time, still stay informed, stay locked in and checked in, but encourage each other, do for each other, look out for each other, warn each other, and prepare each other for what's to come. Because it's going to get much worse that it gets better. I tell people all the time, no movement in our community has happened without bloodshed. There's always
Yeah.
been bloodshed.
Um, I think what is probably deteriorating a lot of people's hope is given the fact that so many of our ancestors fought so hard to accomplish so many different things that we were able to reap the benefits of today, and seeing all of that hard work, built through centuries be just snatched away in like a month to 6 months. And you're just looking at the landscape and you're just like, well, what's the point of this? Like what's the point? And I just like sometimes I just get very down about that because I'm like, why? I just don't understand why we are the ones who always have to fight, stand up, scratching and surviving. Like bitch, I'm tired. I'm
But
tired.
I think to a certain degree, that's what they want. They absolutely want people to be tired. They want people to be apathetic so that we are out of the way and they can just do whatever they want to do, run roughshod over everything. And before you know it, it'll seem like it's 1825 and not 2025. Just
Yeah,
21st century technology, but with 19th century laws.
yeah, but it'll be like it would. I would feel. I wouldn't feel as bad if the black community was not as trash as it is. I would feel better. I feel like, and I mean no harm, when I say this to anybody, but I feel like I have never seen so much ignorance, stupidity, hate, phobias, like in such a grand scale as much as this. I feel like as time has progressed, for some reason, a lot of us are getting dumber, and I don't know why that is. I would think that it will be the opposite, but seeing how uneducated, and I'm not talking about as far as education and college goes, but I mean as far as reading, looking things up, fact checking things, really doing deduction of reasoning.
Not
Like
deductive
that's
reasoning. No,
not
that's
like
going
they're
out
not
the window.
they're not doing that. And I like, and a lot of it is purposeful.
I'm,
Like a lot of men felt like, especially black heterosexual black men, felt that as long as they were able to dominate over our community, meaning
mm,
all of the minorities within the black community, black LGBT men, black LGBT women, feminist women empowered, all of those, they were fine with just throwing the black community to the wolves. I feel like, and I think that they don't care how ignorant it sounds. Like, they're like, for example, there's rappers and stuff like that reaching out to Donald Trump to pardon them for shit. Like,
hmm
y'all know that this man ain't shit. Y'all know that he ain't
Well,
shit, and y'all feel because he ain't shit, he's also gonna help y'all because y'all are also not shit, and
I'm gonna
because
say
y'all are
this.
both men not shit, y'all help each other out, and and honestly, that's what he's been doing.
I'm gonna say this. Now, this is about to come out for real. Y'all, I'm going to ask for forgiveness up front before what I'm about to say, because y'all gonna be real mad at me. DC has to happen. What's going on in DC has to happen, and let me tell you
I
why.
follow you. I track you.
Because just like ICE had to roll through and do the Hispanic and Latino community the way that they're doing them, so some of them stupid asses that didn't understand can get it right. I see you, Terrence. If you want to stay on, let me know. If you don't, you can turn your camera off. Just let me know, Terrence. Whenever you figure it out, I'll bring you up. But ICE and all of the fuck shit that's going on, all right, had to happen so that the
Yep, ready.
Hispanic and Latinx community, I got you up, would finally see and understand what Black people have been saying for all of these years. Now, here's the deal: a lot of Black people and Black men have been rolling around here as if, oh, this shit don't concern us. This ain't our fight. It ain't got nothing to do with us. And now he done rolled up into DC. And the Hispanic Latino community in DC ain't as big. as in other communities. The real minority there is us. And what is happening? We getting our asses not crossed the head. We're being reminded in real time that we should have gave a damn, that it wasn't going to stop with the other communities. And now I can't promise you yet. I don't know if we're at that point yet, but there's going to get to a point where people are finally going to wake up and say enough is enough. The problem comes in how far down the road of fuck shit will we be by the time these people wake up and say, "Oh shit, we in the middle of a fight." And like, yeah, we in the middle of a fight, but it's going to take a whole lot.
Maybe I'm a little bit pessimistic, but I don't believe that shit is gonna change anything.
That's why I
It's
say
really not though.
it
It's
may
I
really not
really
gonna
like.
change
I really
nothing.
don't like all
it
that's
may
gonna
just
happen.
be the
All that.
start, and we may have to go way further down the road before people really start to wake up.
All
And
Go ahead, I'll be
I want
quiet.
to
they're
speak
The
to.
like I'm saying is not is they're not gonna wake up. That's the point. Like that's not gonna happen. That's not
I,
gonna happen. They're
I
not
think
I'm a,
not enough people are gonna wake up.
there's not gonna be no awakening of anybody. Like we've had an awakening movement. These bitches were not like just born yesterday. We had that was a whole being woke thing. And
Mm,
they threw that shit to the side. Like George Floyd got his his neck nailed on. Like the man was literally saying that he wants to get policeman immunity after all of the stuff that they did for heterosexual black men in this community. Because let's be real, the Black Lives Matter stuff was because mostly of the police brutality that was being dealt towards black men, not the black women that it was also happening to, but they were the faces of that. But now, like they just threw all that shit to the way. They don't care, and that's why I hate these niggas.
mm,
I'm gonna say this, Jeremy, and I'm gonna speak to your point. I know you were like you never seen this much ignorance. The thing about this is he has not his presence, but his whole entire campaign has been about bringing to the surface pretty much what people have always felt, and he's created an environment where they're now freely comfortable to say the things that they have always said around their kitchen tables and in barbershops and elsewhere. And he pandered to that very, very heavily. He said, I like those who are, I like the uneducated. He said that. Those are the people who went out and voted for them. And again, he pandered to that. And to add insult to injury, one thing that black men in this country love more than anything is money. So you have this white man who they really aspire to. When we go back into history, especially with Trump gearing his campaign towards rappers, a lot of them, as a majority, always idolized him, even though, regardless of the history that he's had in New York, they idolized him. And that is where this now surge that we're seeing with a lot of black people in general, not just black men, but more and more black people turning conservative. And moving on into El Teddy, when he talked about shit, I'm trying to track because y'all made so many points. Um about a lot of these things needing to happen. It's one of those, because we as a people have been so far removed from the civil rights movement, even though that shit literally happened yesterday. A lot of us
mm,
believed that, now have this cognitive dissonance. We have not connected to it, and therefore we don't believe that these types of things kind of ever happen. Even though we may have heard about them, we really don't believe they happened. And
mm.
Right.
also, a lot of people have amassed so much money and so much status that they believe that that removed them from that, and so they don't think things like that can happen.
Here's the thing about that. Here's why I say that I don't believe it's a cognitive dissonance. I believe that these men are fully aware of what they're doing and what they're supporting. I believe, like I was saying earlier, it's to replicate the dominance that white superior men, and not saying that they're actually superior to any fucking thing, but like saying that
they want to replicate that dynamic. They want
Oh,
to be as
absolutely.
close
They
to that as
absolutely do.
possible. And they don't care. Like these bitches know. That's why a lot of us move the way we do. We don't snitch. We don't call the cops because we know what that usually ends up being. We know. They know. They just don't give a fuck. It's not like they've forgotten. We talk about all of the unfairness and double standards that we have in this country all the time, especially amongst ourselves in our own communities, in our own spaces, houses, barbershops, all of that shit. But it does not matter to them because as long as they're the ones at the top of the bottom, that's all they care about. As long as
Hmm.
they're the ones who are like who can have some type of superiority to the different factions within our minority, that's all they give a fuck about. Even though that they're also going to be denigrated through all of these different legislation themselves, as long as they're going to be at the pinnacle of the bottom of the barrel, that's all that fucking matters.
Right, but you let people like Snoop and them tell it, it's well, if we don't have a voice in this whole situation, why are we even like why are you mad at me? I'm trying to go give us a voice. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, the first time Trump ran for office, he called every rapper who might even go and associate himself with that person a coon, a jigaboo, called him everything under the sun, and then he
Hmm.
turned right back around under the guise of going to get the hood a bag and did the exact
And,
same thing, and then
and
want to know
this,
why we all looking at him
And
like he
wasn't
got a
giving the
like
hood
he
a
got a
bag.
third
He was
eye.
giving himself a bag.
and listen to this. This goes back into what I was saying. Like these motherfuckers know, like Snoop Dogg, Tupac, NWA. Like I said, I feel like I'm West Coast bred. All my family are from the West Coast. Like these niggas literally were in the fuck the police movement. Like literally, because of
Right,
Rodney King. They
right.
know. That's what I'm saying. They know. They're not removed. They
And
just don't care.
the thing is that when enough people actually do start to care, like El Teddy said, it's going to be either a too late or we're not going to have enough people who are willing to go as far as we need to go as a people to do what we need to do, and that is when we are going to fail. Is because we're not going to have enough people who are going to stand up together and push the same direction.
I mean,
I
you
am going
you
to say this. I am going to push back on Jeremy a bit with the you don't believe. I will say it won't happen right now. And right now will even include a year or two, or maybe even 5 years from now. But one thing I always have to remember in life is there is a pendulum swing. As hard as they are pushing back against that, that pendulum got to come down and it's going to come back just as hard. So I
Yep.
know it's there's always a very rough turning of events. It's always it gets bad before it gets better, period. Now how long that period is going to be on, only God knows that. But
What
also
I,
I will say we can also affect how long that period change
I,
stays, because if we sit back and allow things to just go along and continue down this path, we could potentially set that pendulum swing to
I,
happen not as quickly as we would like it to.
yeah,
I,
yeah.
I
So
think
The,
I want to push back on the pushback. What
come
I'm
on,
saying
push
is
it
that
back on a push
like
back.
what I'm saying is that this is all a cycle, and I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
That's what I
It's
was
gonna
going to
it, it,
say,
it, it's gonna
Jeremy. I
it's gonna
wanted to
it's gonna.
go ahead.
I just need to finish this point. What's gonna happen is black men, a lot of heterosexual black men are going to get targeted. Now, although they've been supporting Trump, turning into conservative Republicans and everything else like that, they're going to get their ass tore up. After they get their ass tore up, like the rest of us have already been getting tore up anyway, what they're going to do, they're going to run back to the black community. They want to unite. They're going to run to the black women. The black women, based on the patriarchy and the misogyny that's been instilled in all of them, we're going to rise up and lift these niggas up and get them back to a steady ground with all of this fighting that we're going to do. And then After all of that, it's gonna go right back into them going this conservatism. It's just this is never ending. It won't ever end until the black community until the black community recognizes the ingrained self hate that a lot of them have, and a lot of that is instilled within the black heterosexual men, which explains why they are the more uneducated, why they are the more of not having degrees, because black women have bypassed not bypassed, they have fought through misogyny, white misogyny, black misogyny, sexual assault, sexism, racism, all of these different barriers to achieve more because they recognize their own self-worth. Black men don't know that, and they only recognize their quote unquote self-worth in comparison to a black woman. That's it.
I, 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 I
I can't agree with you on that
yeah, I
one, but
can't. I
like,
have to push back on you, and I say that because we don't want to do superlatives or paint everybody with one stroke. I do think there's a community of what you're talking about, but there's a community of dereliction and miscreants in every community. There's some black women that ain't shit. We see them
hmm
all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, what I wanted to mention in terms of understanding history is we have to look at even just the global long history. What what I fear is that if you look at the history of America, we go through these 60 to 75 year cycles where if you remember when we had reconstruction, what happened? You had bringing in slaves got outlawed somewhere around early 1800s. I think it was 1820s, teens or something like that. But that didn't mean they couldn't still breed slaves. Okay, slavery was still legal. But Reconstruction starts after the after the Civil War. And remember, you had Plessy v. Ferguson, 1875. We went to shit until when? The 60, the Civil Rights Act of 1964 for a whole long multiple generations. We then go Civil Rights Act of 1964, and we tended to do pretty well. And now we're somewhat 60 years after that. And now it seems like we're on the precipice of another situation like a Plessy versus Ferguson that could take us into another Jim Crow where we may have to suffer through this fuck shit for another 50 or 60 years until, because think about just the American government and its structure. That shit has been obliterated as we know it. So there's no 2 year, 5 year, 10-year remedy for any of this because there has to be a complete overhaul of the entirety of the three branches of government as we know it right now before we can even think of trying to turn the corner for the racial injustice that we're about to get ready to endure. And notice I said about to get ready to endure. Terrence, you
now,
was about to say something. I cut you off. I'm
yeah,
sorry. I'll be
no,
quiet.
you good, you good, no, you good, you good, you good. No, but after what you just said, I really want to highlight what I put in the chat the other day. Like every time the black community does what we're supposed to do, pulls ourselves up by our fucking bootstraps, starts a thriving community wherever we are, no matter how far we are away from them, they will find a reason and a means and a way to come in and destroy it. So
Yep, you're right.
that being said, they've now seen a black man in the White House. They are out to destroy the country as we know it and as it currently works, which is what they are currently doing right now. I told Janae this a while ago. I knew we were going to be here, but I did not think it was going to happen this damn fast.
I
Like
think
I
that's what
knew
got us all. I don't think
this
it
Yeah,
point
was
in
any
time where we are
scenario.
at, I knew we were going to be here, and it. I didn't figure we would be here until maybe the beginning of next year.
Yeah,
But
I
No.
don't think
Oh
even
no. I knew that it was gonna be
even the
extremely
authors
fast.
of Project 2025 have said they didn't envision or dream that they knew it was going to happen once he came back, but they didn't have any indication or notion that it would happen this quickly, that the guardrails would
they hate
fail
us that
so
much.
quickly,
Yeah, they
that
really
people
do.
would
That's what it
I,
is.
I,
They hate
I
us
I
that
feel
much.
like I feel
the
like
preemptive bending the knees that we're seeing, where people are not even trying to fight.
No, everybody's
I,
just laying down like a dead dog. It's
well,
Yes.
I feel like we have to take accountability here. It's not like, oh, it's just that, like, can we talk about how many people did not vote in Congress members? How many
What?
of the how
What?
many
No,
how many of you can I just need
Jeremy.
to finish this. I have
Let,
to finish
go
this.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
How many of y'all know, let's say, and it could be black man, black woman, and I'm not gonna exclude other minorities, but I'm just focusing on us right now. That's what I'm talking about. Cause that's who I'm talking about, the effects happening to. How many of y'all know people that said, I'm not voting, that shit ain't gonna change anything anyway? The
But that's
Democrats
the
is as
point that
worse
I
as
was
the
about to make,
Democrats is.
Jeremy. That was the point that I was about to make. What I was about to say was, even after November 5th, when you had people that did vote, they were losing their minds about various communities that they believed voted for the other side and gave no smoke for the millions of people that decided that it was better for them to sit down on their couch instead of going to vote. And to me, the wrath, venom, vitriol should be
hmm
at those people more than anyone else, because they are just as guilty as people who checked the ballot box for Donald Trump.
Hey,
They are.
guess
Those
what?
like
And you
those
know
like
what?
those those
Another
are
thing.
those are the ones that have the brunt of my hate. They're like those are the ones that, like, they definitely have the brunt of my hate. All the Trump supporters, and I'm talking about within my own community. All of us that sat our asses at home did not go and vote. Did not go and vote the Democrats into their Congress seats. I hate you motherfuckers. And I've been saying that. I feel like I've been echoing that this whole time.
You
Like,
know what?
majority of my frustration is the fact that all of this was said to this nigga already said he had a 90-day plan.
Mm.
He already told us. Like, I don't know how people didn't think it was gonna happen this fast. And then when he has the staunchly conservative leaning Supreme Court that he packed. Then he has the House and the Senate, and he gutted all of these different government facets. And he's the president. Like, how did y'all not think it was gonna happen this fast?
Because the adults in the room should have been the adults in the damn room, and the adults in
Yep.
the damn room did not show up to be adults in the damn room.
And
Congress has
Right.
abdicated most of their power on this. We have means, we have ways, we have triggers, we have guardrails to stop this stuff from happening. Congress has refused to do it. Plain and simple, Jeremy. That's all it is. It's not even the fact that I didn't think that it would happen this fast. It's more so the fact that I thought that the adults in the room would actually be fucking adults. And
Well,
that's
I
and
think I think what we're minimizing here is the fact that this man has the executive branch and the powers and forces to implement whatever he wants on top of the Congress holds and
I
the
no,
Supreme
but
Court holds.
I
So they're
can't
like
even.
there's been numerous
Congress, no,
Congress
Congress
members
can hold up,
and
and
wait,
no, mm-mm. Congress can hold up, and even the
Mhm.
Dems who wake up every day saying, "Well, we don't have the majority, we can't do anything." You're fucking lying. There's a lot that you can fucking do, and
And
I
I'm
tell
gonna
you
add
how.
on that,
Tommy
Nick.
Tuberville
Let me tell you
alone
how I
held up
know.
appointments by himself
We
as one
right.
person. So
Let me
Dems,
tell
Yeah,
you
I don't
how
want to
I
hear it.
know.
boom.
when
There it is.
like
There.
what
Joseph
I'm
Robinette Biden first took office, oath of office, he had the presidency, he had both chambers of
Both.
Congress to himself. And all of this shit that they promised, I keep telling y'all, the George Floyd policing reform bill, nothing, didn't even hit the fucking floor of Congress. The John Lewis
That
voting
shit became a coaster.
bill for voting did not hit the floor of Congress. And what happened? Because they didn't pass that John Lewis voters' rights bill, 2022 came and the asses went out of power. They allowed this. And now
Thank you.
that and the Republican Party were in the minorities and were stopping them at the pass from doing anything that they wanted to do. They stopped them. They would not let anything get to
but
them.
wait,
And
are
now
we
all of a sudden, the Dems are in the
Can't do
minority
shit.
and they throw their
are
hands up like, well, it's nothing we could do. And the other
wait,
side knew exactly what to do, how to stop everything. And I just will not go for that. And when they had the power and had the ability to put more guardrails up to stop this stuff,
They didn't do
they
it.
did nothing.
They did
They didn't
nothing.
do a fuck
wait, so
thing.
are we talking about post election or pre election?
We're
Pre,
talking
Pre,
Pre,
year
post,
of our
pre,
Lord
extra
pre,
pre.
2021.
post, in the
I was
middle.
I was talking about I was referring to post election.
No, no,
I've
no.
been
I'm
seeing
talking
what
about the
post,
year
Pre.
pre-election is the
2021.
reason post-election is even happening. Pre-election is the reason we are here. Because
Yep,
had they done their job prior, we would not be here. First
we
and
wouldn't be
foremost, let's
here.
even rewind back to 2020. You know this hoe was campaigning for 4 years, and these motherfuckers sat on their hands not doing shit, preparing for the next president, knowing the one they already had in office wasn't too shabby, was not up to par, and you wanted to still put him on the ticket for 2024, and they
that
had
is
to
correct.
handcuff him to step
Mind you,
down.
he said that he was going to only do one term when he
Yep.
ran. He said, "Oh, I'm only doing one term,"
So
and
you should
And
have
that's the
he
reason
already
most
had
people
your
voted for him.
candidate in wait to run against Trump for 4 years,
and, and,
like
and
that's what he
I
was doing.
I fucking if y'all were here, I lost my mind in what was that, April of 2023 when the DNC came out and said we're not having a primary. Joseph Robinette is the incumbent and he'll be our pick. And I came on here and spiked out for like an hour and a half. Like, what the fuck do you mean we have no fucking primaries? You fucking kidding me? The man is older than God. But here we are. And I go back and say this: if they had they passed that John Lewis voting rights bill when
We
they had
may have
both
had more
chambers of
backing.
Congress, many of these things that you see
Would not
happening,
be
the
happening.
voter suppression that happened right after that, all of the voter suppression stuff that got put into place, all of this redistricting and stuff like that, there were things in that bill that would have done it, but they didn't even so much as let it hit the fucking floor for a vote. And now all of a sudden, I don't know how we're here. It's nothing. Tommy Tuberville held the Senate hostage by
Yep.
himself.
Himself.
One
And now
senator.
he's running to be the governor of my state where I reside. And let me tell you something.
And then
Me,
one more thing. Hold 1 second to me. I'm gonna say this. I will never forgive Democratic senators that are sitting right now
Uh
in the
huh.
Senate that voted to confirm these people that are
Boom.
working for this man
Absolutely.
and doing all of this shit. They voted for
Absolutely.
this shit. These are
All
Democratic members that voted
literally
to
all they had to
confirm
do
these
was not vote for them, and that locks him up because he can only appoint people for what is it, 90 days at a time to a certain position
shit.
without Senate confirmation. Like that's how you really handcuff him. You don't approve any of his picks. He can't do shit,
because
or it's a lot
remember,
harder for him to do it.
see, they should have learned the game for what they should have learned the long game from old John Boehner.
Uh,
Okay. They should have learned the long game from the Republicans during the Obama administration when they was doing all kind of crazy ass fuck shit, letting Mitch McConnell. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna tell you,
Mitch
it's three
McConnell get on
people.
my
It's
nerves.
three people I want to put on the chopping block. Merrick Garland, bring your weak ass up here, cause
Mm,
you weak. You
yeah.
mm-hmm.
was weak as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Now I'm kind of glad that wasn't on the Supreme Court, because I don't know, maybe he would have joined with
He would have been one of them
what's Chief
swing voters
Justice
and
Roberts.
shit.
And I'm gonna tell you something, Chief Justice Roberts sitting up there looking like old innocent Peckerwood. That motherfucker, everybody that Trump going after, he don't like them bitches either.
Nope.
Hmm.
He
He
don't
ain't
like them
shit.
either. So he is just as bad, if not worse, as Trump, because he's the motherfucking head of the Supreme Court. Clarence Thomas, bring your ashy black ass here too, you bitch.
Oh,
Now, I'm finna do this. I blame Clarence Thomas on George Bush, Pappy Bush, and I blame Biden for Clarence Thomas too. Because Anita Hill sat up there and told y'all what this fuck nigga was
She did.
doing, and
She
y'all
sure did.
ignored her. Y'all didn't give a goddamn. Bush just wanted just to put old black nigga up on the Supreme Court to say he fucking did something, because he know that shit he did to Mike Dukakis was wrong as fuck.
Mm.
Just imagine how our political landscape would look had Jimmy Carter won 2 terms. What that would have looked like for us. What maybe it would have looked like under a Mike Dukakis presidency. Hmm. And George W, that
Yeah.
drunk
Imagine
bastard.
if Al Gore had won.
Let me tell you something, El Teddy. This is a true story. I'll never forget in my government class in 12th grade. I had government first period. And at the time, our school had declined in enrollment because Fort McClellan had closed. So there was one person in our class who was old enough to go vote on election day, right? So she said, well, on tomorrow, we're going to ask Tommy, or whatever the fuck his name was, who he voted for and why, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. So this bastard comes in and says that he voted for Bush, and he voted for Bush because his mom and daddy voted for it. Me and my friend Tyrell, we were the only two blacks in there. We went the off. We went
Better leave
off.
them white people alone.
We went off
You
so
better leave them
bad
white people
that
alone.
the principal had to come and ask my government teacher, what's going on? She said, oh, we're having a healthy conversation about an election that was stolen and how it's going to affect these two black students of mine in my class in the
oh,
future.
Jesus. Good God.
I'm gonna
Bravo to
tell you
that
something.
teacher.
My government teacher, she was an older white lady,
Bravo to
short,
her.
liberal
Jesus.
as can be, right? Liberal as can be. And she told us, she said one day, she said, now you see how Bush done stole this election. She said, we're going to have another clown in about 20 years that's going to do the same fucking thing.
So she was
Mm.
a
And that's
prophet.
Hey,
exactly what. And I said, Miss Robinson, I said, now I think you're going too far. She said, oh no, it's happening. She said, because John F. Kennedy, his election was stolen too. She said, now if you go home and tell your parents, she said, a lot of your parents will come up here and get mad at me, but it's the truth.
Mm.
His daddy helped him steal the election. She said, now I'll argue with your mom and daddies all day about it. She said, but anywho, but I'm telling you, Miss Robinson, she told us that, I'll never forget it, Judy Robinson. She said, one day
He
hey,
we're
was
going
a
to have a
prophet.
clown in office. She said, because America is going to end up being a freaking joke.
and
And
here
look at where
the
we
And here
are.
fuck
we
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 are.
are a
are.
freaking joke.
Here the fuck we are.
Hey, yo, that story made me stop where I was doing in the house and double over. Like, oh my God.
I'm gonna tell you
Mm.
something. I went to a small high school in a very white city, but the white teachers we had,
Hey,
they
hey,
did
can I
all
say,
they could to
hold
protect
on,
their black
Demetria.
students.
Can I say shout out to black students on any level, elementary, middle, high, college, that have to be a minority in a sea of white people? Because that shit is a whole different ball game. I don't
Let me tell
think
you
people
something. That's why I
To
realize
said,
me,
I promise
the
you, I could
terrorism
sit,
of
I
young
could sit in
white.
the middle of some Klansmen, and let me tell you something. They won't breed a fear in my motherfucking heart at all, because I know how to handle y'all stinking rank asses.
There's real
Yeah.
terrorism going on. I'm talking about from the elementary level all the way through post secondary. Them white people be on some white young kids learn from their parents real quick how to display the worst amount of racism ever. It be serious over there.
But I'm gonna
Hmm.
Serious.
tell you, the group of white kids that sided with me and my homeboy Tyrell, I still am in contact with those same white kids. They voted for Obama. They are liberal as liberal can be. They be reading the GOP and MAGA like mangy ass dogs.
So, like what they are?
I'm talking about it was so bad. My friend Scott and his wife, they said, "Oh, we're not getting married in America. We're going to Scotland to get married." They said they
Mm,
had Kamala Harris still been president, we would have got married on U.S. soil. They said, "No, we're not doing anything special on U.S. soil." They said they're not
Jesus.
spending no holidays on U.S. soil or nothing. They're going out of the country.
they ain't wrong. They ain't wrong. But
Like I said,
Oh,
listen,
money,
yes,
right?
they are the
that's
descendants
great.
of the Caucasus
Listen.
Mountains, but the same way they were in high school, they are the same way today.
And
Like I
Demetria,
said, when I graduated, our high school class had a total of 120 students, and 15 of us were black.
I
What was
bet you
you
those
saying,
racist
Terry?
students, I'm sorry, those liberal students had real racist parents.
No, 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 no. Their mamas and daddies, they were not with that shit. They hated Bush. They hated poor white trash. No. Their parents. I'm telling you, their parents. I still get on Facebook and see their parents going in on Trump and how they hate him. As a matter of fact, one of my classmates, his parents just moved to Canada about 2 months ago. They said
jeez,
they
He
said
said,
they'll
yeah, I
return
know.
to America. They don't know when.
Mm,
that's
that's how I
crazy.
need to be.
No, like that sounds like almost like with me in the Marine Corps. 90% of the time, I was the only black face anywhere I was at. If there were more than two of us, like we were in different shops normally. So no matter where I was at, literally, it was usually me and one other black guy.
Mm. I know all about it. I know all too well about it. I try not to think about these things.
Let me tell you something. Growing up, it's rough, and that's the reason why I didn't care what HBCU I was going to. I was going to one of them. I said I get tired of this. Only time I'm around black folks is around my family and at church. I need to be educated around some blacks, and that's
I feel
exactly where
that
I
way.
went. My granddaddy told me I couldn't go to Southern because he said, "Oh, you want to go down there to Baton Rouge and let them folks do hoodoo on you and stuff?" He said, "We went to like a college day down there. Time we got there, Granddaddy said, 'I don't like it. I'm ready to go home. You ain't going here.'" I said,
Child, it's
"Dang,
too
we
many.
just pulled up."
It's too many men. Your granddaddy look round, say, it's too many of these boys around here. We ain't gonna look now.
Hmm.
Uh-uh.
He looked
But you
round.
know,
He wasn't
when
wrong.
I went to A&M during the tall T era. So when I moved in, all you seen was like dudes walking around campus with their long white t-shirts on. Granddaddy said, "Oh, so these boys walk around with dresses on?" I said, "No,
I
Grandma,
remember those days. That's early 2000s with the long white.
I
Yeah.
said, no, I said, that's a long white tee. He said, well, it looked like a fucking
Mm,
dress to me.
I had a bunch of long white tees back in the day. Ooh, don't take me back.
Look, seeing
And
that
some
on
baggy
base was
jeans.
hilarious.
You could fit three of
Yes,
me
that
in my
that was
jeans.
that was the days, but yeah,
You could
I don't
fit
know
three of me
what.
in my jeans back then. Three of me. Hmm.
Yep, at all
Hmm.
times.
At all times.
Mhm.
Crazy. I
But I'm
loved it
telling
though.
y'all, we just have to pull together as a community, a true community to try to get through these next. How much longer Trump got in office?
He
At
has three
least
and a
three
half
years.
years.
Wait a minute, how it no, and
Yeah,
I'm
three
being
and a
so
half years.
serious right now. Is there a way that we can get rid of him, JD, and Michaela out of there at
With
the
this
same time?
with this group, no,
Yeah,
they won't
yeah,
allow
they never in the same place at the same time for a reason because they know somebody might take one of them hoes out.
it.
I
And
Hmm.
don't like
honestly,
Hey,
them.
and
oh, so
honestly, I know the orange fool isn't the best, but the one right behind him, he's a lunatic.
Oh, he's even worse. And then, hey, did y'all see that
you talking about the couch
Mike
fucking?
Johnson roommate be answering the door with red panties on?
What?
They said his
What?
roommate. Uh-huh. Say that man come to the door in his drawers, baby.
Oh dear God.
So check this out, right? So when I get bored at night as I'm getting ready to go to bed, I do a lot of flight radar tracking and whatnot because I like aviation. I like airplanes, all of that. So I was looking at the map and I saw this big old Russian jet flying out of Anchorage. I was like, what the actual F is happening right now?
Oh
And then
yeah,
I
Putin
remembered they
coming
had
today.
he's already there. They gave that man the state salute like he was like he was one an ally, two a war hero of some sort.
That's
They
so
flew a B
disgusting.
they flew a B-2 and the F-22s that are stationed up in Anchorage in formation for his arrival. And then they had the like the static display set up. They had F-22s around that guy. I'm like, yo, I'm not the smartest person in the room, but I'm 90% sure we're not supposed to do that.
He don't give a damn.
Don't he respect
He gonna
him
do
more than
whatever
he
the hell he
respect his
wants.
own people?
Oh, I know that for a fact. But
I'm just
like,
saying.
like I hate the fact that I can actually say this, but I grew up in New York during the exonerated five, like as it was live and happening. So I got to see how disgusting this man is up close and in person.
And he ain't never changed. He been that way.
He is.
Been that
Hey,
way.
and Terrence,
Remember
my
the
stepdad
his
is from the
cousin wrote
Bronx.
the book.
Where he
Okay.
was, my stepdad passed away back in 2017, but he was from the Bronx. And he used to tell me stories about Trump. And
That you
he
wouldn't
always used to
believe.
say, that motherfucker has always been
Hmm.
motherfucking trash since his existence. He said he's a disgusting man. And you know
He
what my
is.
stepdad also said? He said he's a creep and he likes young girls. I said,
He's
you mean
been.
young women? He said, no, Trump loves underage women.
This is not
That's what
like
he said.
the fact
That's
that
what
this
my
is just
stepdad
coming.
said. And he stood on a hill and said that. He said it's true.
Yeah,
He
the
said
fact that
it's
it's just
true.
coming out. The fact that it's just coming
I didn't
out.
know
There's a
anything. I didn't know
documented
nothing about
history
no
of it.
Epstein.
The fact that it's just coming out is very well documented, and people still don't believe what their eyes are showing them. Is It's an exercise in futility, but it's also it makes me want to it makes me want to put my head through a fucking wall.
It really does. Like I said, this is disgusting, but I remember my great grandmother saying when she voted for Barack Obama, she said, we gonna end up paying for this baby.
Mm-hmm.
She said, we gonna end up paying for this black man being in office. She said, we gonna pay. And I remember she looked at my baby at the time. She said, we gonna pay for this. She said, we are definitely gonna pay for this. She said, I'm not gonna live to see it. She said, but if that Trump man get in office, she said the United States will be no more.
Tuh. She ain't lying.
Not
The United
once.
States died January the 20th. Remember, I put that in the
Yeah.
chat a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
United States died on January the 20th
January
when
20th,
he was sworn in
2025. There it
office.
is. There it is. That's why you saw Melania look like she was going to a good funeral. She
Hmm.
remember she had on that navy blue look almost black with the little hat
Where in the
and chip.
world
Hmm.
is Carmen San Diego?
Babe, that whore. That whore. Now, just
He ain't
imagine
put
if
his
Lord.
hand on the
Michelle
Bible.
Obama had been old prostitute and
He
things
never
like
put his
Melania.
hand on the Bible.
Because he
He
don't
ain't, wa-
believe in God.
he ain't want to go up in flames.
And you know, one thing that I noticed, you remember every president, they always used to pick out their children's school and what church they went to. I said they didn't never show what church Trump went to. Never. I
Well,
guess he
you
went to
don't go to
Bedside
one.
Baptist
Bedside Baptist. Bedside.
with his bad body, cankles,
I think he's gonna die.
McTaco teeth. Did you
Listen,
see the white women on I Have Had It? That lady read him for Feel So Bad.
I know. I love. I've had it. Those white women right there give
She
me life
said, y'all
abundant.
fat asses don't deserve nothing but Cracker Barrel. She said, you don't deserve anything multicultural that the United States have to offer.
Listen.
That's what she said about
Hey, we
MAGA.
about to drop offline.
All right, appreciate it. I'm about to. I got to get off anyway, so I can get me something to eat before this
All
live
right.
tonight.
Love y'all.
But the
Love
I've
y'all.
had it
Bye,
podcast
y'all.
is some great podcasting. Thank y'all for coming up, Terrence and Janae. Thank y'all for coming up. Uh, uh, Demetria, thank you for coming up, little baby. Thank all y'all for coming up. Y'all know I love when y'all keep me company and show me a good time. I sure appreciate it, y'all. Listen, we've had a great Friday, like always. I'm about to get out of here. I got a couple things to do tonight. We have a live at 8 o'clock with Really B. And the rest of us will be talking Big Brother tonight at 8. So go around. We'll be on Really B's channel for to talk Big Brother tonight at 8 o'clock. So come around there, see me there. I'll be doing my uh, 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 um, I'll be doing production for Silly Saturday tomorrow. So we'll have all of that to look forward to. Four for Four want to come over. I don't know if I'm gonna let Four for Four come over. Four for Four went to the red dress too. So he show was there. Four for Four show was there. Show did. Anyway, but he want to come over. I don't know if I'm gonna let him come over. I might let him come over so he could pick the palette cleansers and he could pick the year for this year music. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for being here. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal present and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. Um, they're much obliged. They're much appreciated. I ain't thinking about 4 for 4. I can promise you we ain't doing no Chasing Dallas. We would not be doing no Chasing Dallas. We'll be talking about Big Brother. We would not be doing Chasing Dallas. I already know that. We all did watch the whole reunion, but we won't be talking about it. It's nothing to talk about. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. That's all I got for y'all. Until 8 o'clock on Really B's channel. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in a bit.